Hello guys and gals over at Mandalore the Maximum. My name is Victor, and welcome to another episode of Mandalore's Thoughts On. Well, as you all probably know, live-action remakes of anime have a very bad reputation. For those of you unaware, anime is a type of Japanese art style that tends to be either overly dramatic, extremely violent, or just downright hilarious. Which is why every time Hollywood attempts to turn one of these into a live-action movie, they usually end up as box office flops. One of the most recent of these flops just so happens to be Death Note. Airing in 2006 and ending in 2007, Death Note follows the story of Light Yagami, a 17-year-old Japanese student who just so happens to find a mysterious notebook called the Death Note and learns that he can kill people with it. He takes things smoothly until he learns that a detective named L is haunting him. Death Note's popularity was so great that it led to many spin-offs, including a musical version. So when Netflix decided to take this and turn it into a live-action movie, you'd expect that we'd get the similar results. We do not. Instead, we get Death Note the movie. A highly unfocused, highly awkward, and highly unneeded version of something that was supposed to be a psychological thriller. The character's new name is Light Turner, and much like before, he is hunted by a detective named L while trying to hide with his girlfriend, Mia. Yeah, I know this is an adaptation, so it's going to be making a few changes, but some of these changes don't really make much sense. I mean, sure, changing the character's name isn't that much of an issue, and changing the location, I mean, the anime takes place in Japan, but the movie takes place in Seattle, Washington. So, you'd expect this to be something enjoyable. But, no, it's not. So let's start off with problem number 1. L. Surprisingly, I don't mind his appearance that much, but it's his character that really bugs me. L was originally supposed to be a calm and collective detective who you'd think is both insane and brilliant. Someone you wouldn't trust, and yet you'd be amazed by how well he puts things together. But this guy seems completely unfocused. Sure, they didn't do many changes with the character of Watari, but it's L that really bugs me. Now let's get to problem number 2. The love interest. And this is gonna be a painful one, because Mia Satan is not really that much of an interesting love interest. I mean, she joins him just because he tells her that he can kill people with a frickin' notebook? How ridiculous is that? At least it made sense for Misa Amane to be interested in him, if not obsessed. I mean, she joins him because she wants to meet him in person and thank him for killing the man that killed her parents. But this dumb bitch is just that, a dumb bitch. And now let's get to problem number 3. The music that they used in this movie. It just felt out of place. I mean, really? Did you think that these songs would let us think that we're in a psychological thriller? What were these guys thinking when they chose these songs? I mean, just listen to the opening intro. Here's the anime. And here's the movie. It just doesn't fit, does it? Surprisingly, the only thing I actually found enjoyable about this film was the character of Ryuk. He was the closest that we got to the anime. And I was a little shocked to learn that he was actually played by the frickin' Green Goblin. So yeah, Ryuk was pretty much the best part of the whole movie. I mean, when I saw him, I was like, hey, that's Ryuk! That is freaking Ryuk! His design, while a bit ridiculous, is still pretty creepy. And it was just extremely over the top, like he was in the anime. He seems to be enjoying it. Sadly, however, it's not enough to save this movie. So, those are my thoughts on Death Note. Now, my question to you is, what did you think of the film? Leave your answer in the comment section below. Also, I would like to give a big apology for the delay. It's just that I've been really busy lately. I've got schoolwork and I'm actually in college right now. I'm entering my 5th period of college, but hopefully I'll find the time to start making these videos. And leave a comment. Tell me what you want me to talk about next. So, thank you for watching, guys and gals of Mandalore the Maxima. My name is Victor, and for Mandalore.